In the 1970s, he had reigned as one of the most fearsome heavyweight champions in the sport. Fraser and Ken Norton had been stunning.
I'm fighting all contenders. I don't care how they're rated or whatever. I'll just fight them.
After Foreman lost his match against Jimmy Young in the 80s, Mike Tyson blew through the heavyweight division, demonstrating a combination of speed and punching power never seen before.
But when they land, they're so precise. I can't help it who you are. You have to.
Iron Mike became the youngest boxer to win the heavyweight title. In 1987, at 38 years of age, George Foreman returned to the ring to fight once again.
I think people would give their...
Foreman displayed that he still possessed formidable power in his fists.
Do you believe, despite the obstacles, that ultimately the fight...
Never happened. In October 1968, Foreman won the gold medal in the heavyweight boxing division at Olympics in Mexico City.
When I got a chance of the American team, I knew that.
At 6'3" and 220 pounds, he went pro, brutalizing opponents with his raw power.
Each fight has been with an individual that had far greater experience.
In 1969, his first year as a pro, he on January 22nd, 19 times in 2 rounds before the fight was called.
Second round, George Foreman. It's a heavyweight.
He was dismantled in the now legendary performance of the superstar Muhammad Ali in Rumble in the Jungle. Jimmy Young on March 17th, 1977, he put down his boxing gloves and didn't step inside the ring for the next 10 years.
He had no.
I can't help it who you are. You have to go down.
19 years of age. Longest win.
In his first year, heading into 1986, Tyson was a bright prospect in the heavyweight division. On November 22nd, 1986, Tyson became the youngest heavyweight champion in history by blasting his way through the experienced Jamaican Trevor Burke.
Undisputed heavyweight champion of the world.
After a break of almost exactly a decade, George Foreman returned to the ring in 1987. His fight versus Usyk was the official beginning of the second leg of Foreman's 18-year career.
I'm still a man, I'm still alive, and I can still, if Russia would try to attack
Tyson, I need 10 rounds. I maybe go 10 rounds again, then fight Tyson, hold the field, and then win the title.
He would constantly tell anyone with a microphone after
George Foreman fight is going to be really a good matchup because you imagine puncher against puncher.
Cooney viewed Foreman as an easy win and figured he could. To the fight, neither Foreman or Cooney were perceived to be a real threat to any of the top heavyweights in the world, let alone the champ.
Are you too big for the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world, Mike Tyson?
Instruction of Cooney that he was taken as a serious title contender.
I'm George Foreman, I fought Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, Kenny Norton. I fought all the great fighters in the world. I'm not the best, but I fought.
Now Tyson seems to be wobbling.
On February 10th, 1990, 42-1 underdog James Buster Douglas literally turned the boxing world upside down.
What an uppercut by Douglas. Down goes Tyson.
In the subsequent months following, it was a potential fight that captured the public's imagination, and not just the boxing public.
I don't maybe Tyson would fight me, but it seemed like he got scared. I don't know what happened to these guys.
It was announced that Foreman and Tyson would be fighting a co-main event on June 16th.
A doubleheader, Tyson-Foreman, in which Foreman...
Sanctioning bodies.
The knockout punch doesn't always look like one, and Rodriguez goes to...
Tyson saw before Olympic trials.
Surprise! He got the whole deal as guaranteed.
18 years younger and a 4-1 betting favorite would likely win. One for the rape of 18-year-old Desiree Washington is sentenced to 6 years in prison along with 4 years of probation.
Didn't do, and I'm innocent.
In 1994, Foreman issued a challenge to the new world from prison in 1995. George Foreman envisioned what he called a dream matchup with Tyson.
Do you believe, despite the obstacles, that ultimately he hit me and I hit the ground?
After much debate over who would beat Tyson's opponents in his comeback, including talks about a potential...
And there was a guy named Mike Tyson around at the time. Makes me think, I wonder what would have happened. Not if Foreman fought Tyson.
I really admired Mike Tyson. He was not only he wasn't that tall, that big, but he could hit you quick.
Frazier, who in certain ways was like Tyson, shorter, bobbing, weaving, coming in.
Tyson fans, they like to point that Foreman never fought anyone with Tyson's power.
We were both, one was scared and the other was glad of that.
He was scared of you and you were glad that he was scared of you.
Amen, preacher.